the pre-workout that a man at GNC told me was predominantly for women.
Hard work, work.
Good morning, everybody. You're listening to the Warm Up Podcast. I'm your goofy host, Lou Michael. We are headed to the gymnasium. What? For a workout. And, gotta tell you, we're doing chest day because it's the best day, or, as you kids know, more of a push day. All right, look at that, huh? Intro, doing okay. Let's see. Body weight, goal weight 190, still cutting down. Current weight 215.5, right? There we are, back on track. I had a couple weeks of stagnation or going up, but we're back on track. And today's pre-workout is Bum Energy Cherry Frost, and good sip. Got a good sip on that. It's not bad. I'm gonna give it 3.5 sit-ups out of 5. No, we'll give it 4 sit-ups. Flavor's not offensive. It's okay. I imagine Bum Energy is a brand from C-Bum, I believe that's his name, who is the new Arnold Schwarzenegger, I guess. I don't know. He's a real good bodybuilder, and of course, with that comes fitness branding. And I gotta tell you, sometimes I don't really care for gimmicky pre-workouts from massive influencers, but this one, not bad. I like that it has 100 milligrams of caffeine. So if you don't feel like having a shit ton of caffeine, this one actually dials it back, and it's not a ton of liquid either. It's back down to 12 ounces, and it's in a man can, you know? Something I can't wrap my whole hand around. Not like those lady cans that are built like penises. An Alani Nu penis flavor. Yes, Alani Nu. The pre-workout that a man at GNC told me was predominantly for women. To which I was like, dude, shut the just give me the goddamn can of caffeine. Clearly I'm addicted. And it tastes good. I don't care. So shout out to both Alani and C-Bum. I don't think her name's Alani. I have no idea. Anyways, pre-workout's good. It also, with not having a lot of caffeine in it, well, I guess comparatively to other pre-workouts, it's got a few other things that give you a nice little pump during a workout. So we're going to give it 4 sit-ups out of 5. Would pre-workout again. Now let's get into getting back on track, huh? Just finished up doing the Motor City Comedy Festival with a couple of non-festival shows peppered in there, and it was awesome. I will say this, it's a humble brag. I think this is the 5th time I've done Motor City. They started in 2017, and I've been very lucky to get in many times. And I will say this, every year it's gotten predominantly better, a little bit more streamlined, dare I say professional. They're getting there. Everybody knows a good festival catches its stride around that 15-year mark, so they're on their way. Shout out to some other festivals I love, but not going to name names. But then I also did a few other shows around mid-Michigan and southeast Michigan, so I'm exhausted. I think I've done like 7 shows, 8 shows in 4 days. And then also did a day gig, hole heckling. I got hired by a golf course through a friend for a charity event to heckle golfers all day yesterday. So that was fun, but I'm exhausted. And then something else, I don't really drink as much as I used to, but I did drink a little bit on Saturday, hanging out with some festival comics, having a good time. Just me and the gang really knocking back light beers, figuring out the world's problems, and making karaoke happen with a live microphone and Spotify through the house speakers. So shout out to the independent crew. That was a hell of a lot of fun as well. But I, trying to stay healthy, get my joints in shape, lose some lbs. Kind of tough to do when you're eating like shit, drinking like hell, and living that pseudo rock star lifestyle. Didn't sleep a lot either. So I decided Saturday that, I was going to have fun and have a good time, and then, recover a little bit Sunday. And then I decided on that Saturday, before I kicked anything off, that I was going to do a fast on Monday. Now, I do a lot of intermittent fasting. I kind of intermittent fast almost every day except Sundays, but I'm not nearly as strict on it as I used to be. I used to, excuse me, just burping through it. Ooh, that C-bum's got a good bubble to it. Oh, it's a good bubble. Oof, burped myself out of my thought zone. I used to intermittent fast and have maybe like a 16, 8-hour window. I don't know, 24 hours. I would eat for like a 6 to 8 hour window. But I'm not as super strict anymore. Now I'll do like maybe a 10-hour window, but it just hasn't been working. So I wanted to kick my health and fitness into gear. And I'd never done a full day fast, let alone a few days fast. So I decided over the weekend, have my fun. And then Monday was going to be rough anyways, kind of getting back to the swing of things. So I did a 24-hour fast yesterday. So I'm recording this Tuesday. You guys are seeing it Wednesday. So for you, it was 2 days ago. But didn't eat anything all Monday. And luckily, because I've intermittent fasted for the last couple of years, sometimes stricter than others, it wasn't that hard. I had like 1 or 2 hunger pings throughout the day, but I was also kind of moving and grooving and working all day. I was just on my feet all day long. So I didn't really have a lot of time to stop and feel hungry. So that helped. I imagine if I was just sitting around all day or like editing at my computer, I definitely would have felt it more. But if you're doing like light work, nothing super strenuous, but again, I was walking around a golf course making fun of dudes who were hammered on a Monday morning, which was crazy. And then I did a show in Ann Arbor later that night. It's like I was kind of moving and grooving all day, so I don't really feel it. And then I looked into it, and I'm going to push it to a 36-hour fast because I stopped eating Sunday night at around 10 o'clock, made it to Monday night, 10 o'clock, no problem, slept through the night. And I normally don't wake up feeling hungry, and even fasting, I didn't. So I'm going to push it to about 2 p.m. today, make it like a proper 36-hour fast. And I know, I'm having pre-workout black coffee, so it's not like a strict water fast, but it's a strict no food fast. And I immediately felt the effects of it when I woke up this morning. You just kind of feel lighter, your stomach's empty, your bowels are loose and empty, and I'm feeling okay. And then the fun thing is it also resets your eating. So it's like, I won't be like eating crap right away. It's like, oh yeah, a chicken breast is gonna taste incredibly good again, And I'm starting to crave like nutritious food, which again, if you've never intermittent fasted or fasted, one of the benefits is it will reset your palate a little bit. The longer you go, it'll reset it a lot. And so yeah, I don't know. I like that, instead of being like, oh God, I just want some pizza, which I love fucking pizza, ice cream, all that good stuff. It's like, every now and again it is nice to do a little dopamine detox on food and get back to being like, oh, okay, yeah, some steamed vegetables would actually be pretty good for us right now. Although I've looked into breaking a proper fast, because again, intermittent fasting, something I've done for a long time. I've never done a full day fast, let alone like a day and a half to 2 day. So I'm gonna go get some bone broth, break the fast with that, and then from what I've learned about insulin spikes, I'm gonna wait about hour and a half after that to actually eat some more satiating food. And if you guys are interested in fasting to kickstart weight loss, or just for some of the mental and physical positive aspects it has. There's tons of videos that are way more in depth than I'll ever be able to go in on because it's just kind of outside my scope of medical and or food science knowledge. But as somebody who's done it, I can recommend. I like it. Anecdotally, it works for me. And, I think we are so hardwired to think, you got to eat every day, all the time. And for some people, metabolism, illnesses, like if you're diabetic, don't just fucking jump into this. Look into it. But for most of us, you're not going to die. You'll be uncomfortable. But if anything else, it gives you that feeling of delayed gratification and accomplishment to be like, all right, you did something difficult. Well done. And you can do it again. So, if nothing else, a little bit of sadism. Although, I didn't do this for sadist reasons or masochist. I don't know. Whatever one is where you like pain. I don't know. S and or M. I don't know. Rihanna would, though. Hello, S&M. Could that be our warm-up song? No. I do like it, but I already picked the warm-up song because my vibe is a lot quieter and calmer, and that's something else I kind of like. I'm exhausted because I didn't sleep a bunch. Didn't get the best sleep, but I've really been trying to work on my anxiety, breaking through into my character traits, and like using manic style speech patterns as like a default setting. I don't like it on stage about me, and I definitely don't like it as a daily use voice. I like being chaotic at times on stage to talk or emphasize an absurd point, but something I've just noticed, and maybe it's because of my writing or just my stage anxiety, it's just starting to take over my comedic stylings, and I don't like that. I love Bobcat Goldthwait and Jerry Lewis and fucking Kinnison. And I had a woman after a show really compare me to manically to like a Jerry Lewis, and then other people online have mentioned Bobcat, which is high praise. They're fucking incredible comedians, but it's not necessarily the stand-up comedian I want to be, so it's rough to work on that. In my head, I look at a guy like Sam Morril, just very slow and controlled and punchlined, and I respect that so goddamn much. And that's kind of where I want to go with my voice, or at least have it in the comedic attaché. But my default setting is just door gunner and nom. What? Gonna make that reference every week. How's he sneak it in? Under the fucking wire. Like we're sneaking under a claymore. Because we got to get picked up by a Huey helicopter who has an unhinged door gunner. What's up, everybody? You didn't think I was going to make a door gunner reference this week? You fucking simpletons. I snuck it in like a vegetable mirepoix in a mostly Bolognese sauce. A what the fuck is red sauce called? That's how tired I am. Marinara. Huh? Look at that. We're talking about marinara sauce now. Look at that beautiful mind. See, there's a little chaos in there still. But you want it to be like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park kind of chaos. Suave chaos. Chaos with a penis. You guys can clearly tell, I'm still exhausted. I'm going to chill as much as I can the rest of the day. I've got to host Beggar's Banquet tonight, which will have been last night when you're watching this, or potentially months ago if you stumble upon this. But anyways, other than that, we're going to keep it chill. I've got no sage wisdom on account of being somewhat dumb. Warm-up song this week. Kind of trying to match my vibe, in my head anyways, is if you're trying to get rock hard with me today at the gym, go for it, but maybe go to a different song in the warm-up playlist. warm-up podcast playlist, by the way, available on Spotify. Not for money or anything, just kind of fun. We all listen to it together, and by that I mean Tom and maybe 2 other dudes. But it's going to be, fuck, Lou, what's the song? You got it, gang. It's Bruce Wayne by Memorix and Jenna Pemkowski. I don't know that I've listened to a lot of their other work, but this song I've listened to for years, and it's a vibe. It's a nice, chill vibe. It's a reference to Batman and Bruce Wayne, I think. I don't know. Just listen to it. It's a good song. I like it a lot. I'm going to finish the C-Bum. We're going to get in there, do a chest day, but it's going to be controlled, baby. We're not doing, working weight or PRs. We're doing maintenance lifts today on account of the low calories. Anyways, all right, guys, that was a lot of fun. I think there was real fitness knowledge in there. I have no idea. But we're getting to that 17-minute mark, which is too damn long, Lou. It's a 15-minute podcast. Make it 15 minutes, you sack of shit. All right? I hear you. All right, guys. I love you. Take it easy. Also, to the few of you that have reached out who watched this, thank you so much, gang. Sometimes when you're not feeling it, it's stuff like that is like, all right, I'll keep it going. I'm having fun with it. I'm just a little tired. So appreciate that, guys. All right, love you, gang. Talk to you later. That's not how we turn that camera off. We turn it off this way. Okay, bye.